required are humans. They have agencies. So they keep the project accountable, the builders accountable for providing ongoingly useful services and engagement. If the projects fail to improve their product or keep the engagement, then they have the agency and the free choice to leave. So organic user acquisition and retention are natural mechanisms by which projects are encouraged to create and innovate, which is the original intent of the design. From the user's perspective, they have the free choice to join and use any product. With the difference that they have additional access to this digital asset released by the project, and can access it through Launchpad or DEX or AFN, as well as their ability to own and use these assets in the products of this project. This shift the relationship between users and the companies from two sides of the table in Web 2 world to one side of the table in Web 3. This is one of the important principles of Web 3. In this way, we believe that this design better aligns the unique capabilities of Web 3, such as issuance of a token, with support for innovative products. Pi ecosystem tokens are not just about copying existing token models. We actually specifically, deliberately avoid copying from existing models because we see many of the problems of Web3 these days actually stem from the traditional models. There's another aspect that is equally important, which is the types of tokens. Instead of looking at token issuers whose intent is to issue a token and then do the business around the token, Pi Launchpad actually focus on real businesses with real projects, real products, which has a real problem to solve. Pi focus is not on tokens for their own sake, or integrations or mechanisms in isolation, but what it takes to actually build a real product that solves human needs, and then connect the Web3 resources and tools to facilitate that. Why do tokens for
somebody's screen recording this right now and downloading this is what I'm doing right now for y'all.
In the age of AI, with all the foundation model breakthroughs and platform advancements that lower the barrier of building, the competition for user attention and user acquisition will be more fierce. There will be basically more tools than users. But business models only exist if someone is using and paying. So in addition to advancing the tools, people can build faster and smarter through AI, and also in addition to the competition for compute energy and the better algorithm, there is also the competition for distribution, competition for data that improve and refine AI, and also competition for authentic human participation. For all these three aspects, users, data inputs, and authentic participation, Pi has an answer for all of them. As mentioned, Pi is a social network of over 60 million engaged mobile users. And in addition to the Pi Launchpad example I gave earlier, there are so many other avenues that are more lightweight. You don't need to issue a token in order to tap into the Pi community for user acquisition. For example, building a Pi app integrated with Pi payments, using our directory that is Pi state to boost the rank of your app in the Pi ecosystem. Therefore, more users pay attention to your app. There's also the layer of human workforce. Actually, we recently released a report on how such distributed human infrastructure can enable AI and AI companies to enhance their algorithm and enhance their models. Specifically, 526 million tasks were accomplished by over 1 million people. This was done in the context of Pi KYC solution, which uses AI and also human validation to verify over 18 million users in the network. This large human distributed workforce is a proven and active labor force that can potentially provide a lot of processes such as human in the loop in the AI. Authenticity and compliance are strategic resources for companies building on top of Pi.
Dr. Nicholas is
we
here.
have over 18 million people who are already identity verified,
Yeah, he
and
is a real person.
16.5 million of them are on the mainnet with a wallet. These basically reduce the onboarding frictions of users to be able to transact, and at the same time avoid having to introduce